is up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashioned. And today we're doing both. We are going to be breaking into the Still Austin Cask Strength for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Let me go ahead and switch this camera over, do dual. We are live, so if you're not watching this live, make sure to tune in every Friday, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. So watch the live streams. We have fun. We get a little buck wild sometimes. But again, we like to do a little professional stuff too, like reviews, tastings, blinds, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you check us out. Without further ado, let's dive into this Still Austin Cask Strength. So obviously, this one's only aged 2 years. This is a Texas whiskey, if you guys can't tell from the name. But yeah, let me pull up what the mash bill is. I don't remember this stuff off the top of my head. Mash bill on this is going to be 70% white corn, 25% rye, and 5% malted barley, and 100% Texas. So pumped to try this one. I don't know how many times I've been recommended this bottle, but it has to be like a disgusting amount. Like every day I get recommended this bottle. So this bottle also has multiple awards: 2022 gold or 2022 double gold at San Francisco World Spirits Competition, and 23 for the same exact thing. So super pumped to try that. So again, I've been slacking on the old fashioned stuff lately, right? Because I've just been drinking pours. But today we're going to do a pour, then we're going to make it an old fashioned, and we're just going to kind of do it up. So let's check the chat real quick before we dive into all the tasting notes. We have Enter the Fin. It says, I guess we're going to game 5. I think he's talking about Panthers. He goes, I'll be pouring some. I can't read that on this. It says tonight, but not a celebration, unfortunately. Panthers got this. They absolutely do. They just wanted to win at home. That's what it is. Makata said, yes, sir. Happy Father's Day, man. Here we go. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Let me pull this back up. All right, let's dive into some tasting notes real quick. So for this bottle in particular, I know it's cask strength. Some people say they get 118s, but this is 116 proof, 58% alcohol. So pumped on that. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, it does look very similar to what's in my hand. This is a 2-year age. So Texas is pumping out some juice, bro. This is dark. So, all right, let's check out the nose. Wow, that kind of hits you. That hits you with a bunch of stuff. Definitely some cinnamon there, though. Maybe like some candy cherries. Some kind of cherry. It's definitely cherry on there, but I don't know. I can't describe what kind. The closest thing I can get to is maybe like a candy cherry. But some cinnamon, definitely. You still get like that vanilla, the caramel. That's a given. But for the most part, it's like a very cherry forward. Definitely got some cinnamon and some spice in there. And maybe it's like a little red fruit in there too. Like a raspberry or something like that. It's good. It's a pleasant nose. Not a ton of burn, but I can definitely tell it has some proof on there. So let's dive into the palate. And then that way we can actually try this bad boy. Oh, oh man, that's delicious. It's definitely red fruit because I get like some kind of like berry. It kind of reminds me of raspberries, but definitely you get like some. Man, that was really sweet. Maybe brown sugar. Yeah, like some brown sugar, maybe some butterscotch. Everything else from the nose kind of translates fairly well. Like obviously you get the cinnamon, you get the vanilla, you get the caramel. The butterscotch hits you pretty well, but it's not like just a normal sweetness. It's got to be like a brown sugar sweetness coming from that. But if you handed me this, didn't tell me what it was, just told me it was a higher proof bourbon, there's no way I would guess it's only 2 years. It's delicious. So let me check this chat. You guys are moving quick today. Tuxedo said, Happy Father's Day to Florida. Appreciate it. Daddies of Canada. Oh, I get it. Liz says, cheers. It kind of says nothing like a Call Me Old Fashioned stream or Sunday stream. I mean, do I stream a lot on Sundays? I don't know if I do. But I'm here for it. Liz says TC is my favorite. Danny says, "Do you remember me?" I'm maybe Danny Malcolm. No, I don't know. Do I know you like personally or from a stream? Ta-ta-ta. Is there another TC? There's a bunch of TCs apparently. She said, "Tux." You said, "EH in the house." That's funny. Yeah. So far, this is solid. I wonder if it gives you anything like. Yeah, I mean, on the back, it just kind of says like, "We picked the best barrels." It says it doesn't really give you much of like tasting notes on here or anything like that. It says the resulting spirit is a masterpiece of complex dark flavors with deep spice finish. I will say I did get that. Like that finish is very much like the rye spice of it, but it's not like it's not like a normal like rye spice type of thing. Mike A in the chat says, "Do you follow?" You can't get me, bro. I can read. But no, it's solid stuff. It's definitely like one of those bottles I'm glad I opened up on like a special occasion because it's delicious. But it's also like deliciously priced correctly. Like this bottle is like a $50 bottle, and I'm perfectly fine with buying this for $50. Like I wouldn't run out and pay $100 for that, but $50 is priced correctly. Liz says she's on baby duty, or she could. Fun Time Wolf says hi. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Father's Day to everybody in the chat, all the fathers. Eric, if he's here, happy Father's Day. I know he has like 15 of them or something like that. Tuxedo Cat. It does have this little thing on the back. I don't think it means anything. Like it's not like the Kentucky whiskey or anything like that. But it says certified Texas whiskey. Other than that, the only other thing on here is it just has like a cool like art piece. You know what I mean? And that's some of the stuff that they are known for is like having like slick looking bottles, and they have local artists do the cover art basically. Mike says he makes a good whiskey out of Texas. Him and have distribution. Whiskey Wisdom. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Yeah, let me know who in the chats had this Still Austin Cask Strength. This stuff is bangers, bro. Super pumped on this stuff. You guys were right, though. Everybody that recommended this to me, spot on. Right up my alley for palate wise. Kata says, watching the stream with my pops. We're drinking some Old Forester. What's going on, pops? Old Forester, which one? 100? 1920? 1920 is solid. I need to get the 1910 still, but. All right, so just so I can continue with all the professional stuff, pour, absolutely to die for. I highly recommend it, but I don't think any of you guys haven't had it because everybody told me to buy it. So anybody that hasn't had it, try it. It's really good. I'm going to just move this down here, and we're going to make an old fashioned with it. And if you guys are new, the way I make an old fashioned usually is a little bit weirder to most people, but I like the way I make it. And this is how I make all the old fashions, so it gives me a good way to grade against other ones. Obviously, you guys know I'm weird. I like Woodford's Double Oak for my old fashions. Most of the time, that's my go-to. But where's my ice? I do not have my cube ice. That's on me. It's not me. It's on the kid. We're blaming the kid today. We went and got some tacos earlier. Slapped. But I forgot to put the ice in before we left. So, all right. For anybody that is new, I use basically like a half an eyedropper of the orange Woodford bitters. Let me see if I can pull that up here. I don't know if the camera will focus on something like that. And then I use basically like a half an eyedrop as well of the spiced cherry bitters. And I go in with some simple syrup. Now, if I wasn't on stream and I didn't care about making a mess or moving a little bit quicker, I would use cube sugar. I like the taste of cube sugar better. I don't know. I'm weird. But I use a half ounce of simple syrup. And then, of course, Makata says just a standard 83 proof. Nothing wrong with that. $23 is a solid price for any Old Foresters, by the way. And of course, you want to go in with like 2.5 ounces, depending on how strong you want your drinks. of your bourbon. In this case, that little still awesome cask strength. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Rizzler says chugging, cuh. I mean, I don't. Back in the day, I would have slammed a bottle without even thinking about it. I'm not going to do that today. Obviously, if you guys don't know how to make an old fashioned, chill your old fashioned before you pour it over ice. Don't ask me why. Every bartender that I get a good old fashioned from does this, and it makes you look fancy. And then for the cherries for right now, I'm using the filthy blackberry cherries. Or black cherries. I said blackberry. I always put a little extra cherry juice. Not much, though. Like, just literally, but just a little bit. Oh, fuck. I need that spoon. There you go. Now, this had a little bit of oak on it. So I'm going to try it first. If it needs a little bit more oak, I can always smoke it. If I was going to smoke it, depending on the sweetness level, I would either go like a walnut oak or a cherry oak. Obviously, I love cherry, so I can't really like I'm going with heavy cherry on everything. But this has tons of cherry in it. So we'll see. Real quick, chat says, Happy Father's Day to yours, Makata. Which old force here? Answer that. Whiskey Wisdom says, I have it. Whiskey Wisdom, what do you think of it, though? Do you like the still awesome cask strength? Or do you think I'm crazy now? All right, let's give this a little try. It's really good. One thing I wish I would have thought of is still Austin's. It is a little sweet still. I probably would have went instead of like a half ounce, maybe like a quarter ounce simple syrup, because this is a little bit too sweet for me. The cherry juice I could have probably done without. Then I was moving quick. I didn't think about it, but it's really good. I like that this compared to like my Woodford stuff that I usually go towards. It has the proof, so it still feels like you're drinking a drink rather than having a little bit watered down. But the flavors come out really well. It's definitely like a dark fruit berry note coming from the bourbon, because I get a ton of that in here. Besides the cherry stuff. Besides the cherry. Is there? Did I say there's pecan in it? I kind of get like a nutty pecanish note. I don't know. But yeah, again, have you guys had this? What's the thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on this? Everybody knows my thoughts now. 100% Texas. That's how you do it, right? That's how you brand something, when you just pull out the big gun saying 100% Texas. Why is this on the way? There it goes. Put a little jam on for you. It's not just dead silent in there. Lakota says, thanks for doing a Father's Day stream, man. The whole family are becoming fans tonight. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, I had to do a little Father's Day stream. I think it was only right. Oh, you guys want to see it? You want to see it? We're official, boys. We're official. Makata, ask your dad, does he have these? He's got to have these. If he doesn't have these, you messed up, Makata. That's you. That's your fault. You should have bought it for him. If you don't got the white New Balances for Father's Day, you know, the official dad shoe, I put them on. I instantly was like, I gotta mow a lawn or something. I gotta. Where's the weed whacker? You know what I mean? It was like a Power Ranger move. You got transformed on, or Transformer. Sigma says, yo, brother, what up? Welcome to the stream. Happy Father's Day, if you're a daddy. Says, hi, brother. He has white and black. Hey, that's good enough. Are these blue? Yeah, they're blue. A little dark blue. White and dark blue. They're comfortable, though. It's the one thing I never expected from the shoe. I knew it was like the dad shoe. Oh, they're maybe I'm just getting old, you know, because I stepped in like, these got the support. They got the support. I'm just I'm just saying. Yeah, they're the New Balance Monarchs. Let me slide this all out of the way, clean up my mess. One thing about making an old fashioned here, I don't hold back. I make a mess in the room. So again, anybody just popping into the stream, welcome. Happy Father's Day. We just got done doing. I mean, we're not really ever done, are we? We got done doing a review of the pour of the Still Austin Cask Strength. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's $48.99 is the price on this. 2-year aged, 100% Texas whiskey. Solid stuff. 116 proof on my bottle. I see some at 118. But yeah, the pour, really good. Glad I got recommended that. Glad I picked it up. Old fashioned, it's solid. It is not my favorite old fashioned by any means. It doesn't have enough. I gotta smoke it. That's what it is. I gotta smoke it. It is a little sweet, so like if it's sweeter, do I have the other stuff in here? Give me a second, boys. I gotta break out the big guns. And just in case anybody wants to know, I use the Grain 7 smoker. I'm gonna use the walnut. You can't see that. Walnut chips. That's gonna help tame down some of the sweetness as well. So normally I'd go cherry or like apple or something like that, but it's just has a little bit too much sweetness to do that. So smoke her up, and that probably will take it over the edge. It won't beat a Woodford's regardless, because there's just something about the Woodford's Double Oak with that chocolate note in there that just makes for a really good old fashioned. Woodford's Double Oak is also good as a pour, so people give me shit because I like Woodford's Double Oak in an old fashioned. That's just, I don't know, that's what I drink. Tuxedo says, where's Eric? I got him a Redwood Empire Foggy Bureau because I know he wants to find some Redwood Empires, which, by the way, when are we all going to get together and have a drink? I mean, I don't know if do you mean like the call-in portion, or like are we all going to Colorado? Because I told you, Colorado's trip is probably going to be somewhere around Christmas, like the holidays. And then, where is he? I don't know. He's probably celebrating with his kids, right? Not everybody can be here on Father's Day, rightfully so. He'll rewatch it. I said Happy Father's Day to him. I'll email him too. I don't care. He won't get missed from me. Because it says, I know you're a business owner, but do you still hate Mondays? No. Yes, no. My wife goes to, like, in the office for her job on Mondays. So, like, Mondays for me, I don't really work Mondays. I just hang out with the kid now, so. But even like before the kid, I didn't really hate Mondays. When I worked at my other job, I hated Mondays. Mondays, they always made us work like 12, 13 hours instead of like an 8-hour. So it was always like, I'm over it. But like, I don't hate tomorrow coming, no. So for me, my week, it sounds so bougie. My work week is Saturday. Sometimes Friday, sometimes a Sunday. But most of the time I work Saturdays. I go shoot a wedding and I work 1 day a week. Now I edit photos and I edit videos and stuff like that during the week for the wedding couples and stuff like that. But I do like a couple hours each night. Usually it's in the middle of the night, so. Tuxedo said, boo, stop spending time with your own family and come to the stream. Hey, I don't know. Eric's probably taking it easy after Friday. He got a little lit. He got so buzzed that he left. He didn't even say goodbye. He just said, hey, I'm out. Austin says, hello, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to you if you're a dad, Austin. I can't remember. But happy Father's Day to your dad if you're not. So, I'm a big fan of, like, if you make an old fashioned, just go all the way, do all the stops. Smoke it, smoke the glass if you want to, whatever you got to do. But whenever you smoke an old fashioned, it always just brings it up just an extra level. Because this is really good. This is pushing within the top 10 old fashions for me right now. For multiple reasons. It's got the sweetness level that I like. I messed up. I know it would be a little bit better if I would have put just a hair less of the simple syrup. That's on me though. It's got the proof, which kind of keeps it up there too. That cinnamon note and that berry note to me are some of my favorite ones to find in a bourbon. So that kind of automatically kicks up a little higher too. So that's why. I will say though, when you put it in old fashioned, it smooths it out completely. Like you get absolutely no ethanol whatsoever. It's mixed with ice, a little watered down. You expect it, but sometimes when you have a higher proof bourbon still, you put it in old fashioned, sometimes it still has a ton of ethanol on it, and it's a weird way to drink it. Real quick, I just forgot. Tuxedo Cat, you getting people out here the expensive Redwood Empires? I just need to scream and Titan, so. Tuxedo says, BRB, gotta spend a minute with my own baby darling. You got kids, bro? Well, damn, happy Father's Day to you, bud. Huge, says Joe. He's about to comment Joe Mama in a minute, but I'm here for it. I smoked my old fashioned. No, I'm done. It's done. I think the kid may make a special appearance. She's asking if I'm smoking something in here. Like, I'm inside a room. Like, I can't smoke a cigar or nothing in here. But, yeah. See, he said, Joe Mama. Unfortunately, my mom's dead, Huge. Thanks for bringing it up. It's pretty rough. She's not dead. But, for a second, you shit your pants. I'm big fan of this. So I knew when I was at the store I should have picked up the rye. I just didn't know if I should pick up the cask strength rye or the regular rye. You know, I knew this one was highly recommended. But even like so what's funny is like normally you find, let me get an example. I'll use Redwood Empire as an example. They're newer. They're not a Kentucky whiskey, right? So I kind of put them in the same category as Still Austin, right? An out-of-state bourbon, somewhat newer. Redwood Empire, you can buy their baseline bottle for like 35-ish bucks. Still Austin's about the same price. For a cask strength Redwood Empire, right here, you're spending like 80 bucks. But for Still Austin cask strength, we'll just call it 50 bucks. 50 is either. I got mine right under 50. But the proof on the pipe dream right here, which is what everybody would want anyway, is 116.8. And this is 116. So for $30, you could... 30? Yeah, basically $30 you can get 0.8 extra percent for Redwood Empire. Now, Redwood Empire is in a league of its own. It's one of my favorites. But I gotta say, this is up there for it. Hugh says, still got you. It's a Joe Mama joke, though. Not, I called it out before it even came in, so. But if you want to say you got me, you got me. It's cool. I'll see you on the next stream. You can get me again. It's fine. But I do like that this, like, I do like the Still Austin in itself is being able to allow people to buy their cask strength without completely destroying your wallet. That's a big plus to me. I like that a lot. And all their cask strength stuff is right around the same price. Now, what I'm expecting from them is some kind of like special limited release that's going to be more expensive, right? Maybe they come out with like an 8-year age or a 10-year age or a 12 or something like that, right? That maybe not. This got so much color on it. Could you imagine what a 12-year age Still Awesome would look like? It would look like coffee, just fresh coffee, right? Just brewed out into the bottle. That's what it would look like. He said. But I expect them to do something else that's going to give you a more like limited and more expensive bottle because of them allowing all their customers to get, you know, the cask strength for cheaper. So that's my take on Still Awesome. I'd love to visit their distillery. I think that'd be cool. But also because 2-year age, they can turn and burn through their stuff and just start pumping shit out. Where everybody else gets to wait at least, you know, 4 years most of the time. But this is getting a ton of flavor just on a 2-year. Just a little nutty. Normally you get a 2-year whiskey or 2-year bourbon, something like that, and it just doesn't have enough flavor. You know, it has some, right? But it's usually like light whiskeys, Canadian whiskeys, stuff like that. This has the best of both. I'd still like it to be bottled and bond, or my bad, I'm sorry, 4 years or more, but maybe it does have a pecan note. Let me look up Still Awesome's cask strength tasting notes from their website. See what it says. And for anybody that's new to bourbon or whiskey, by the way, this is like that example right here is how I learned to do any kind of tasting notes. I'm not the best, right? Don't come to me if you're looking for every tasting note, because I fuck shit up all the time. But if you're newer and you're trying to figure out, like, do you think you're getting the right notes? If you're comparing stuff, just go to their website. Most of the time, oh shit, I dropped something. Most of the time you can go to their website and they'll have some kind of tasting notes on there for what you should have got or what you can expect. Don't go there first. Drink the bourbon first, test it, write down. Usually that's what I used to do. I used to write down what I got and I compared it with what was on there. Sometimes I would get nothing. Sometimes I was completely wrong, but it allows you to kind of know, oh, that note I was tasting wasn't vanilla. It was chocolate syrup. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. All right, website for Still Austin. So they have a ton of stuff on here. So they have the mash bill, which is cool. It says 70% white corn, 25% rye, 5% malted barley, and 100% Texas. They have that too. I love that part. 100% Texas. They said a deeper, more metal version of our beloved straight bourbon, bottled at 118 proof. Mine's 100. Yeah, mine's 116. Even that says 118. Did I get robbed on 2 proof points? It says we combined a power of subtlety in one gorgeous spirit. I mean, I'd say it's pretty gorgeous. They have the awards on here too, which is pretty cool. Tasting notes. Here we go. So the tasting notes on the Still Awesome website for the cask strength is brandied cherries, fresh muddled mint. I don't get any mint. Maybe? No, I don't get no mint. An old-fashioned blackberry cobbler. Okay, who the fuck made up that? Who fucking smelled this and goes, it smells like blackberries, but not any blackberries, like a cobbler. Not even like a normal cobbler, an old-fashioned cobbler. Stop it. It smells like berries. The berry part was right. I was thinking raspberry, though. I was thinking red fruit, so. That also says biscuit crust. Biscuit crust. I don't know. I didn't pick up anything like that. And it says cinnamon toast. I got cinnamon. Somebody took a couple puffs before they did those tasting notes. Hot Boxing says, nice beard. I appreciate it. I've been working on it for, I don't know, a couple days. I trimmed it down a little bit today. I try to clean it up a little. Tuxedo says, I'm back. I was just with the baby girl. Tuxedo, you got a kid? Or are you just stepdaddy to like 15 kids? I could see you giving me an answer like that. The Bobby Extra says, Happy Father's Day. Enjoy that bottle. Appreciate it. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to you too, if you're a daddy. And I enjoy this bottle a lot so far. I'm going through the website's tasting notes just to see how close I was. Because I felt like I got more tasting notes than I normally do. I just kind of want to see if I'm right. What I'm gathering so far is like the note, like what they have described. I feel like they're like cinnamon. They're like, spice it up. What kind of cinnamon? They're like, cinnamon toast crunch. It's like, stop it. You get cinnamon. So on the nose, apparently it's supposed to be cherries, mint, blackberry, old-fashioned blackberry cobbler, biscuit crust, and cinnamon toast. I did get the cinnamon. I got red fruit. I said raspberry, so I guess that could have been the blackberry. I didn't get any mint, but I did get cherries. And the cherry was different. So their brandy cherries is, maybe there's something to that I'm kind of new on, but I said candy cherries. On the pellet, it says grilled peaches, balsamic vinegar. I didn't get either one. What the hell? I don't know. No, I don't know. For me, like, I don't eat a lot of peaches though. I don't really care for peaches like that. The balsamic vinegar, I don't even know what that tastes like. I don't eat that. Butterscotch, I did get that, and it says butterscotch pecan pie. So I got butterscotch and I got pecan, like a nuttiness from it. I guess I didn't get the full pie portion, but whatever. And it says dark brown sugar. I told you I was kind of weirded out with the sweetness part. I said it could be brown sugar, but I was a little thrown off with it. But I guess it's like a dark brown sugar is where they came from. They say the finish is rye spice, nutmeg, clove. I get the rye spice fairly well. I just want to point out, on the top here, it says bottled at 118 proof. But then it says aged at least 2 years, 116 proof on the bottle. Tuxedo says cinnamon toast crunch. Yeah, I know. Tuxedo says her name's Penelope. Is it really? That would be really cool, to be honest. Tuxedo says balsamic vinegar. What the fuck? I don't want to drink no salad. That's a weird thing. I've never had balsamic vinegar, so I wouldn't know what to look for. But I don't think I tasted it. Red J in the chat says I'm a new subscriber. Welcome to the family. Appreciate it. Did it pop up? I don't think I turned them on. That's my bad. Let me do this real quick. It should pop up anytime a new subscriber does subscribe. It should make a little thing across the screen. Let me turn this one on too, just in case. And swap. Ooh, there's the bottle. See what I mean with the artwork though? Yeah, let me get one second here. So like this artwork is from a local person in Austin, Texas. So all of their labels are, which I thought was pretty cool. Red J says, before I leave, my favorite liquor is Hennessy. I mean, a little Hennessy and Hypnotic make an Incredible Hulk. I can drink that. I don't care for Hennessy too much by itself. You don't have to leave either. Whatever you want to do, though. If you're busy, totally get it. But, Red J, if you drink any kind of whiskey or bourbon, I got recommendations for you. Hennessy, I drink Hennessy to get like hammered. Because that's all it does to me. I don't enjoy Hennessy. I get blackout drunk on Hennessy. Tuxedo said, hell yeah, Hennessy. Tuxedo says, I'm also kidding. I don't got a kid named Penelope. I was just joking. I meant my architect is my baby. Tuxedo Cat, I don't know what to believe anymore. I feel like you're playing mind games with us. If you really did have a kid named Penelope, though, I think that'd be super fitting. I think that's spot on. So if you do ever have a kid, please, Penelope. Middle name Cask Strength, but whatever. So. Alright, my buddy went live, but didn't even tell me. All right, let's see. Red J says, respect us. Check out your channel soon. Be safe drinking always. Have a good night, though. Everyone else have a good night as well. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Red J. Yeah, anybody that is drinking on here, but definitely, like, it's kind of a given. Don't overdo it. Here, we don't go too crazy. We like to keep it a little even keel. He says, respect us. Or check out our channel. Check out your channel. Do you have a channel? Is that what? I don't know. I'm confused now. Maybe, did I have too much? I only had like one drink so far, so. Tuxedo says, even if I have a little boy, name him Penelope. No. You can name him Toasted. That'd be all types of messed up, wouldn't it? Tuxedo said, BRB, don't go anywhere. I mean, where am I gonna go? I like the pour, but I kind of want another old fashioned. I think that might be the move. You know, it might be the move. Click something weird. Let me see. Jesus, I can't get right over here. Where's my thing? Just so everybody knows, we are 3 subscribers away from 1,200 subscribers, which is kind of cool. Not that way, like 1,200 is like a huge milestone or anything like that. Red J says, I just smoked on my channel. I just smoke on your channel? I'm pretty lazy on my channel. It's a dead channel. Jay, I gotta look you up now. Does YouTube even allow you to do that? All over the place here, you know? YouTube kind of gets weird with a lot of stuff that I do, so. Red J's over here with a little 3,000 subs. He's got I can't click on that. It's gonna blare in y'all's ears. He's got Pink Whitney, Wild Raspberry Lemonade. Oh, that is THC, isn't it? Oh, he's getting it, ain't he? That was a day ago. Your channel's not dead. That one had 27 views, but whatever. Damn, you really be doing that on stream. Are you monetized, bro? 1990s Hydro. That's not what I talk about, but damn. Red J says, I'm going to share your channel on my Twitter account. Appreciate it. I can't get into Twitter, bro. I have one, but I don't really use it. Like, I don't know what to post on Twitter. But I know people use Twitter like nobody's business, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say your channel's dead, bro. Bro, he has a sick vlog. So, funny story. He's like, I have almost 8,000 videos. I don't know what I have. Oh, you have 7.9 videos, though. Your sick vlog reminds me. So, back in the day, I used to do, like, daily vlogging stuff. Like, just Logan Paul-style YouTube stuff. Super cringy. Don't go watch that. But me and my buddy had this thing where, like, every other week, one of us was doing a sick vlog. Where we would just be like, hey, guys, can't make a video. We're sick. So I see yours that says, day 4, sick with the flu. I'm not going to put the other part, but that's funny. I'll subscribe. I want to go watch some of that stuff later. I don't think I could do that on stream without getting messed up here, but that's funny. I'll check it out. I'm going to see if the wife can't bring in some ice for me. Red J says, I'm going to try and hit 10,000 YouTube videos. Bro, that's a lot of videos. I've only had this channel since technically December. I don't even know what I have. But we just had a kid, so like I wouldn't expect me to have like a shit ton of videos. I have 126 videos. And most of those are shorts. Let me text the wife real quick. Davis in the chat says, Twitter is the Wild West of social media. You can say what you want without getting banned, which is a good thing. I do know that. My buddy has Twitter and it sends me all types of craziness. But like for me, the most I post on social media is 3 things. I do YouTube stuff on this channel, right? Which is alcohol content. Totally fine. I have my personal channel where I post like just memory videos so I can rewatch the kid being grown. And then obviously like my Instagram and stuff like that. It's either the business Instagram, which is just copies of everything on here, and my personal Instagram was just pictures of the kid. Like Twitter, I wouldn't even know what to put. You know, I feel like I would have too much wiggle room. Like I would just start dropping F-bombs or something, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't know what to do. Turn to Ricky Bobby. My hands would be up here the whole time. That's what I would post, a picture of Ricky Bobby. Either that or I'd be talking shit to like all the Oilers fans, even though they spanked us last night. That was brutal to watch, boys. Hey, real quick, anybody that is new in the chat, or not new in the chat per se, anybody that is a returning viewer that saw a stream other than today or yesterday, what do you think of the new shelves? Right? We had it in a whole extra shelf. You guys can see a little bit more, right? A little bit extra backlighting too. Thoughts? Questions? Reviews? Before it was just this shelf, right? This whole thing on below was not there. Kid just fell asleep, so probably not getting ice anytime soon. So we're just gonna stick with the pours. Which again, nothing wrong with the pour. It's still awesome right now. Put this over here. This song is driving me nuts. I need a little bit more upbeat, you know? Well, my bad, guys. My bad. I'm wheeling and dealing over here getting ice and stuff. So, if you guys are just now popping in, we just did a review of the Still Austin Cask Strength. We did a pour, right? Solid stuff. We also did it in an old fashioned, and then we also kind of like drank half of it and then smoked that other half of the old fashioned. I would have made two. Wife is bringing me ice because the kid's asleep. That's Father's Day. What do you expect? But I will say, through all the subscribers that recommended this to me, highly recommend it. So it's really good stuff. It's weird that it's like Texas whiskey. It's also weird that it's only aged 2 years and it's darker than almost everything on my shelf. Look at that. It's like amber red. You know what I mean? It's weird how much color it got for 2 years. I wonder if it is in like a small barrel or anything. It doesn't say anything like that. But if they're distributing it everywhere, it's got to be bigger barrels, you know? But again, if you guys are liking this kind of review, we do go live every Friday, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Typically, we start out those streams doing some kind of review, tasting, blind, something like that, right? We're just going to hang out, have a good time, too. Then we kind of move on to more of a hangout session. We do a call-in show. People call in, we talk whiskey, bourbon. Last week, we talked all types of weird stuff, so, like, it was a weird show, but it happened, so. So far, we've been live for about 45 minutes. Not too shabby. We normally go for, like, fucking 5 hours, it feels like. I may turn this into a call-in show in a little bit, but we'll see how it goes first. I know everybody else kind of has their own busy lives. Totally fine. It is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It's also Sunday, right? People may have work tomorrow. I don't have that kind of stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, yeah, no. When I read off all those tasting notes from Still Austin, it's still up. Yeah, I'm like trying to pull them out. I'm trying to like taste what they wrote down. I just don't get it. Like I don't get any peaches. They said on the palate you should get balsamic vinaigrette, balsamic vinegar. I just don't. I don't get it. The mint part I can potentially see, but I think the mint part is also I'm getting confused between the mint and the ethanol burn. So like that nose piece says you're supposed to get mint, and it may be there, but I can't get past the ethanol to get it. If that makes sense. The finish is spot on. The finish is rye spice all day, every day, but it's like in a good way. Like if you don't like rye, you'd still be okay with this. It also mentions like pie and crust and toast multiple times. And I'd say I don't like maybe like a faint hint. I don't get any kind of like bready-ish notes that would kind of lead me into like pie crust, you know? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to close down this stream. I'm going to take a couple minute hiatus, get some ice. And then I'm going to come back. We'll do a late night pour. So I'll reopen the stream. And yeah, we'll do that. So if you're just tuning in, feel free to tune back in within another 5-10 minutes ish, maybe 15, depends on. And yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. So I appreciate you guys tuning in again. Happy Father's Day. Thanks for watching. I will see you boys on the other side. Peace.